Thursday 3 with Victory at AFA Convention with Mr. Brian Mullins.
Hi, everybody. So Mark asked me to say a few words on something business-like for the Thursday 3, and I think after all the people I've interviewed, especially the ones who've gone through the certification process, I think you can't do anything better for your business than go through that process. The people you will meet throughout that become the people that when I ask on my podcast the question of who do you call when you're in a bind, they met all of those people because they helped them when they asked for help during their certification journey. So your day-to-day work it can only improve from doing that. And it's just these connections, these bonds that you're going to make forever. Like this gentleman right here, I met him through that process.
That's right.
And you can't beat that as far as a good business decision, and it will carry your career much further than you'd expect and take you places you wouldn't even know.
AFA, Fitz,
yep,
Worshipful Company.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about that, because you've talked to all of them on your podcast.
I have, yes. So the AFA process, I've gone through that and done 2 of their levels, and that is where I met a lot of people and then discovered the others, basically, the other certifications. The FITS, you have something that's just slightly more complicated than the AFA, and a good precursor, I think, and hence why I took my ASF for the AWCF, which is the higher level British exams. Yep. So in England, you have to have your diploma, and then once you have that, you can work as a working farrier there. But if you want to go further and change your shoeing game again, anybody I've ever talked to and interviewed who has gone through the AWCF process swears by it. Like, I've often heard the expression shoeing with a handbrake on until they went through that process.
So for our friends up north, obviously from the Great White North, tell us about the new certification program in Canada.
So we also have, it's been started in the western part of the country, and I don't know the letters, I apologize right now, but basically, yes, we have another organization that has started up, and they run a pretty solid certification process as well. So there is no excuse. There is one somewhere out there that you can take. Even the IAPF, they have credentialing as well, where you can do shoe boards and stuff, and it's through modifications, and so I think you can't help but get better by pursuing any of those.
Thank you, Brian. Excellent.
Thank you.
So there you have it, Thursday 3 with Victory, Mr. Brian Mullins. And if you don't listen to the Mullins Farrier podcast, you're missing out on that voice on your car radio as you go from stop to stop. Thank you.
Thanks, Mark.